She's the editor, but we're not editing this.
Baby, make sure your pillow is situated.
It's situated. It's good.
Okay. Here.
Chill out.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Lessons with Flexx and Lex.
I told you we're not editing this shit. We're not. But welcome back. We with another one. We're coming back with another one. It's your boy King Flexx. Let me introduce myself. You want to introduce me? You should be in Goofy. What's your name? Still fixing yourself up?
Okay, we're going back because we're still recording, but
yeah, we know we're
starting
keeping
over.
all of this. We're not
Hey guys, this is Lessons with
King Flexx
and Lex. I'm Lex the ruler.
and I'm King Flexx.
You did that on purpose. But okay, so since he wants to be Mr. Funny Guy, we are here to talk about in this episode. Okay, so somebody had put.
I'm always going to do this.
Somebody, actually, I'm not going to say somebody. My mom had commented on one of our YouTubes. It was about, I don't remember which episode it was, but she commented saying to talk about, what if your child doesn't like your significant other? So that's their step parent, right? Or now I thought about also, what if you thought about that.
What if I don't like, or the step parent don't like the kid? Yeah.
Blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons on lessons. I can't, y'all double lesson. Here's the lesson. Teach you a lesson. Teach me a lesson, babe. Big move, and we teach them big lessons. A loss ain't a loss, it's a lesson.
Doesn't like the kid, which obviously if the step parent doesn't like the kid, they could get to step in.
Yeah.
Hey, mister.
What's up, little man?
Are you just trying to get some to my mom?
Oh, snap. Nah, little man. Actually, what I'm trying...
Give me a dime and I'll leave you alone.
Cute little kid.
Anyways, but we're gonna talk about both because I'm sure people face this day to day. So I'm gonna say, from my personal experiences and just being a mother, this is gonna be a whole nother episode, but I don't know how to say it. So Flexx is my third baby daddy. So that's a whole nother episode that we're going to talk about that. So I know that sounds crazy.
Three?
You got 3 baby mamas. Well, I'm your third baby mama, so I don't want to hear it. Anyways, so I could definitely say how I feel about if my significant other had a problem with my child, or if my child had a problem with my significant other. So I'm going to start with, if my child had a problem with my significant other, that needs to be addressed. That is something I would have to address with my child and with my significant other. Like, it will be my job to make sure that they are good.
Good morning, scrub. Built you a little fort, huh? Fuck about your little fort, nigga.
I hate you.
I hate you too, little nigga. You ain't my son.
And that they don't have any issues. Like, getting down to the bottom of what exactly is the issue. A lot of times kids, they'll just have a problem sometimes just because it's something new. They're like, that's not my daddy and stuff like that. So they don't want anybody disciplining them. Things of that nature. So I think it's important to figure out with your kid.
When they tired of mommy shit, bringing new people around all the time.
That could be it too. But that to me, having discussions with your kids and getting down to the root of what bothers them is really important to me. So I would definitely like have that as a discussion with my child, and then we would address that part, and then depending on how deep that is, address it with the significant other. And I think it's really important for the significant other to take interest in getting to know your kids. If you are a mother, your significant other should be making a diligent effort to create and establish a relationship with your child, and so that, and have talks with them and make them feel comfortable. Because I know, like, as we blended families, like with Taj, I really took on like trying to like establish myself in his life at a time when I first met him, because that was the first kid that I met when we first got together. So right, so I like think that was important, and now we have a good relationship because of that. I feel like I'll let you say what you want to say about that part, and then I'll go into if my significant other didn't like my kids.
I don't think I got no. Okay, that makes sense. You got everything you said. It makes sense.
So you feel that it's important that
it's important, yeah. I mean, you gotta
that, and you think that it's the person's job who brings that other person in their lives.
I could agree with
their parent. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I agree with you.
All right, so now, if my significant other didn't like my kid, I would. That is confusing to me, because the significant other is supposed to be the adult.
Just because he's an adult or she's an adult doesn't mean they can't like the kid. I mean, like they have to like the kid.
So what don't they like about the kid? Like, what would an adult?
Kid could be a little brat, little spoiled little brat, little shit like that. It could be
it
could be something like that, and like, little, get out of here.
Okay.
You know, it could be like that sometimes. It depends on age and everything. All that matters.
Well, I think that's a.
You're not gonna not like a 2-year-old, but if it's a teenager or something like that, it could, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see step parents and teenagers get into it all the time.
Well, I guess maybe that relationship could work, but it would be like, once again, that person's job to get to the root of what the issue is with the significant other.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like I would, like, okay, for example, if you didn't like one of my kids and you had a significant issue with them or whatever, then I would be like,
you would have to address it, you know?
Yeah, I would address it with you. Like, I would be like, what's up? Like, what's the problem? Like, what do you...
That would never work, though. That basically...
Not true, because, okay, so for example, there's things that our kids do that we don't like. Like, you might not like Zell's attitude. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, but you're not gonna go crazy on Zell or something like that. So it is something that you're always gonna find things that in your significant other's children that you don't necessarily agree with, right? So then, but it's not for you to address. That's something then you go to your significant other and be like, her attitude's crazy. I'm just letting you know, like, this is not cool. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then it would never be for you to like say something to her like off the wall. I don't know. I don't agree with that. Like, I think that that's very crazy. Yeah. It's just weird. So you agree with everything I'm saying? Yeah,
I kind of agree. This episode right here, this is like, makes sense.
You think it's like common sense? Because there's a lot of people who are in relationships with people. All right, you know what? We're gonna cut all the bullshit, because you know what? We promised to give you guys the ins. So I'm gonna tell you from my past experience an example of this that I feel like kind of helps with the situation, since we're being transparent. So when I was in my early 20s, my mom dated somebody who he didn't make an attempt. He didn't make an attempt to get to know me. Okay. All right. And I'm her child.
I know where you're going with it. Okay, now go ahead.
I know, you were panicking.
I wasn't panicking.
Okay. So he didn't make an attempt to get to know me. He made an attempt to get to know my younger sister. I feel like that was because I was already an adult and she was still in her teens. So she was going to be like more around. And I feel like maybe, I don't know, like my parent might have given him some preconceived notions about me, or maybe like as if I was unruly or something of that nature. And so it made him already establish something in his mind that he felt like, okay, well, she's written off, I don't need to even make an attempt to get to know her. So we had a lot of riffraff, like we had issues, and I feel like that would have been for my parent to address and figure out get down to the bottom of like, what's the problem? Why do you have a problem with her? Why do you have a problem with him? Like, can we get past this, or whatever the case may be? But that was never happened, and it really didn't seem like it mattered whether I liked him or not. And I just wouldn't do that for my children.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any step-parent dislike or stories?
No, I really don't.
I don't know.
have none to share. I don't have none to share. Crazy.
I just wanted to throw that in there because, you know, we've been getting feedback that we haven't been like telling the business.
Nitty-gritty. Because we didn't get some episodes yet, though. We just warming up. We can't just give it all in one shot.
That is true. And we have some really juicy stuff coming up.
Yeah,
like
being
a 3-time baby mama.
That's coming up. And a baby daddy, that's coming up. I gotta find somebody else that got 3 baby mothers too. I'm quite sure I know somebody.
Hit us up if you have 3 baby mothers.
I'm quite sure I know somebody that got 3 baby mothers.
Well, we could find somebody on the street. No, I'm kidding.
We can get somebody though. But we got some good episodes coming up. We can't just give it all up, you know?
Yeah. So share your feedback on this.
This episode, it's common sense.
But it's really not that common. Like the story I just gave.
There's a lot of people that have step kids and shit like going like so.
And that aren't getting along too sometimes.
Yeah, it happens like that. It happens like that sometimes. You got to be mature about the situation as an adult. That's my feedback. Other than that, I agree with you 100% with this one. I don't really have no riff-raff as usual.
He just obviously didn't have those experiences in his life, so he just...
Yeah, I never really had no big issues with my step-pops. No.
Or your stepmom?
No, never.
Whatever. Anyways, messy.
We're going to cut that part out. But the other shit we were talking about, we're not going to cut out. We're going to cut that at the end of this.
Anyways.
But we're going to chop this up.
Thank you for joining us for another episode. If you haven't watched our previous episodes, definitely go check those out.
We're coming. Mm-hmm.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Give us some feedback. Give us some topics to talk about. We'll get into it. Whatever y'all want to know. But it's your boy King Flexx signing out, you know.
And I'm Lex the Ruler.